Passive verb forms. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to differentiate between active and passive voice, identify and use the passive voice for past tenses, correctly change sentences from active voice to passive voice. And now, let's know what is the difference between an active and a passive voice. We will start by understanding what the active voice is. In the active voice, the person or object that performs the action is the focus of the sentence. The focus is on who or what did something. For example, the policeman shot the robber. Here, the policeman is the one who performed the action of shooting. Other examples: the robbers stole 1 million. Mary made a cup of coffee. In all these examples, the focus is on the subject, the one doing the action. However, in the passive voice, the focus shifts to the person or object that experiences the action rather than the one performing the action. We focus on what happened to someone or something. For example, the robber was shot. Here the focus is on the robber who received the action of being shot. Other examples: 1 million was stolen. A cup of coffee was made by Mary. In these examples, the emphasis is placed on the action or the object that was acted upon, not who did the action. Now, we want to know, when do we use the passive voice? We use the passive voice in specific situations. The first situation is when the action is more important or interesting than the person who does the action. And also, we use the passive voice when the person or thing performing the action is not important or unknown. In addition, it is used when it is obvious who, what is performing the action. And finally, it is used to describe a process. And we have some examples here for each situation. How can we form the passive voice? The passive voice is formed using the verb to be plus past participle of the main verb. The form of to be changes depending on the tense of the sentence. Yet in this lesson, we are focusing on the past tense only. So the verb to be will be either was or were. Now that you understand the rules, let's practice transforming some active sentences into the passive voice. Here are the answers. Please check them.